What's up? What's up? Hey, it's tune-up day for Old Blue. We're gonna throw some parts at it, get her back in tip-top shape. When I got this old girl, got it not and running, had to go through the whole thing, replace the crankshaft position sensor, got it started, wasn't running right, was chopping up throughout the idle, checked the throttle position sensor, had low voltage going to it, turned out to be a bad ECU. Short story. Put a new one in, fired right up. So now it's time to give it some general maintenance. We're going to be giving it some new tune-up goodies, so stay tuned and enjoy the series. Alright guys, this is going to be a multiple part series for all these different goodies. I can't fit it all in one video, but today we're going to start with the ignition, and I'll talk about the goodies we have here. So when it comes to 4.0s, I always go with the Champion copper spark plug. You can never go wrong. This is the part number right here, and they just always kill it. The 4.0s, love them. Get yourself a good cap and rotor. Brass terminals, gold terminals always help. I went with some NGK wires because it's a high-end wire. You know, there's thicker wires, there's different wires, but I'm going with the blue theme because of Old Blue, so I'm nerding out, and you can't really go wrong with an NGK spark plug or spark product. So beyond that, we're going to be doing a new valve cover, sealing that up. We have the new trans mount for that BA10. This is a very expensive trans mount. It's not like your regular AX15 trans mount or AW4 trans mount. This one is like 4 times the cost, so that's going to be a fun one. We're going to be converting the cooling system to an open cooling system instead of the closed loop. So we got a nice aluminum radiator here, and we have some Continental hoses and an expansion tank. I got to change the oil, obviously, so you know these 4.0s love that 1540 Rotella oil, and I'm going to be throwing some Restore in there because this stuff is fantastic. If you haven't checked out Project Farm's video on it, you definitely should. I've run it in a lot of old cars, and they just love them. So check this out. And I'm doing the blue filter because I'm a nerd. So, I'm also throwing in a high flow thermostat, and I've already tested it in the pot, so you can't hate on me, it works. So anyways, that is what I'm doing with these parts. I almost forgot these bad boys. She's got a little rake, so I got a 1-inch spacer for the coils up front. So that's the overview on the goodies. Let's go. So a lot of these wires are already loose on here. I took some spares I had in my garage to get it going. We're going to be replacing all this, so let's get to it. The spark firing order is clockwise on a 4.0. It goes 1, 5, 3, 6, 2, 4. So remember that. We're going to be doing this, tearing it all out, putting in the new spark components, and that'll be it for part 1 of this series. I can't wait to put this new stuff in here. Let's do it. All your plugs should come pre-gap, but it's always good to check them. You should gap them to 0.35 and torque these to 30 foot-pounds. got the plugs in. Got the cap on. Now let's see these wires. Alright guys, what do you think? I'm loving the blue wires. I'm loving the blue cap. You know this thing's gonna run great. Let's fire it up. Alright, now make sure your damn wires are in the right configuration, because even me, when I was recording, I swapped 2 of them by accident. So yeah, double check your wires, make sure they're in the right firing order. Now let's start it up. Let's go. Guys, that was part 1. Now it's time to swap this cooling system out and get on with the next portion of the tune-up. Hope you guys like this video. Go watch the walk around on this truck, check out some of my other videos, and stay tuned for the rest of the tune-up series. Cheers guys.